Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. And today, guys, we are here to talk about the June Criterion titles that were announced yesterday. So, as promised, guys, I said I was going to do these individual videos for the big major boutique labels that are announcing stuff. And we're here today to talk about Criterion. I did want to do this last night, but I just didn't have a lot of time after getting off work, and I had other stuff going on with the family and the kids. That stuff happens, guys. But I'm here today, okay, to talk about the fresh new Criterion slate for the month of June. And just because I know I'll get some comments probably down below, I am well aware of the situation with Dante's Peak and Daylight going on from Kino Lorber. That will be discussed on this channel Monday, the physical media report. That's when we're going to talk about it. But right now, guys, we're talking about the Criterion titles. Before we get into it, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, I'm going to try to not make this video like super long. Let me blow this image up. And let's see, should I put myself at the bottom or the top? This is always such a tough decision. Always such a tough decision. I'll go bottom. Okay. We'll go bottom and get your minds out of the gutter. That's not what I mean, guys. Okay. That's not what I mean. All right. Let's do it, guys. Look, big month for Criterion. I'm going to say this, like I'm excited to get on here and talk about some of these titles because it's some cool stuff that's coming from the Criterion collection in the month of June. I don't feel like we've quite had a month like this from Criterion Collection. I think January was a solid month, but I feel like this is the first like really big month for the Criterion Collection. There's a couple of really cool titles here to talk about, starting with Sorcerer. William Friedkin's Sorcerer is coming to 4K from the Criterion Collection, and this is available to pre-order right now, guys, for $39.96. It is a 3-disc set. There is also a Blu-ray version as well that is a 2-disc set, and it's coming out on June the 24th. So I've actually never seen Friedkin's Sorcerer. I did buy the Blu-ray, and this is when I should have known something was up, guys. Okay, I bought the Blu-ray for $8.50 off of Amazon. I think it was like a couple of months ago now. It may have been last year I did it. But when I bought it, I was like, you know what? This movie's probably going to get a 4K soon from somebody because the Blu-ray is so cheap. But you know what? I'll wait. It is a Criterion. It's, it'll come out and it'll be there. That's the good thing about Criterion titles. They're not like super limited. I've never like seen, like, maybe some will go out of print eventually, but I've never seen a Criterion title come out and sell out. Like, that just doesn't happen. So this will come out in June, and I might pick it up in July for the Criterion sale. But I feel like I do need to watch the Blu-ray I watched first just to make sure I enjoy the movie. But I've heard a lot of people say some incredible things about Sorcerer, saying that it's one of Friedkin's best. And I definitely want to check out more of his filmography for sure. But really cool, guys. I mean, this coming from the Criterion Collection, I like the cover as well. I think it's a really cool cover. This is a movie from 1977. It's a new 4K digital restoration with 5.1 surround DTS HD master audio soundtrack approved by director William Friedkin. You got alternate 2.0 DTS HD master audio soundtrack, one 4K UHD disc of the film presented in Dolby Vision HDR, and 2 Blu-rays with the film and special features. There must be quite a bit of special features here. Friedkin Uncut 2018, a documentary by Francisco Zippel featuring interviews with Friedkin, screenwriter Wallen Green, filmmakers Wes Anderson, Francis Ford Coppola, and Quentin Tarantino. Damn, that looks pretty damn awesome. I wonder if the documentary is on a separate disc. Then you got a new conversation between filmmaker James Gray and film critic Sean Fennessy. Archival audio interviews with Green and editor Bud Smith from the collection of Julia D'Angelo Vallon, author of William Friedkin 2003. Conversation from 2015 between Friedkin and filmmaker Nicholas Winding Refn. Damn, that sounds pretty cool as well. Behind the scenes footage of Friedkin on set, trailer, English subtitles for The Death of Heart and Hard of Hearing, plus an essay by film critic Justin Chang. And the new covers by artist Nassim Hickson. So yeah, guys, this movie's got the guy from Jaws in it. Why am I blanking on his name? I blank on everybody's name all the time. Let's see. Roy Scheider. Sorry, guys. Roy Scheider is in this film. Yeah, it looks like a cool film. I'm excited for this one, to be honest. I might not get it right away, but I will get it eventually. And that documentary, like, that looks like it makes it pretty worth the price of admission, plus some new stuff on here as well. So very exciting stuff, guys, to get a new William Friedkin film coming out from the Criterion Collection. Next up, guys, we've got 32 short films about Glenn Gould. So not too familiar with Glenn Gould, but this is 32 short films in this set. This is also a 4K. Damn. 4K plus Blu-ray. This comes out June the 24th, $39.96. The Blu-ray is $31.96 right now. New 4K digital restoration supervised and approved by director Francois Girard with 5.1 surround DTS HD master audio soundtrack, one 4K disc of the film, and one Blu-ray of the film as well. New audio commentary featuring Girard and co-writer actor Don McKellar. New conversation between Girard and filmmaker Adam Egoyan. Glenn Gould off the record and Glenn Gould on the record companion programs from 1959 produced for Canadian television, archival interviews, and all this stuff, guys. So I don't know too much about this. 32 short films in 4K. I mean, that's cool. That's cool, guys. Let me know if you all can shed some light on that in the comments section. Oh, I forgot to look at like what the year was. Those are from 1993. Okay. Very cool. Then we've got a more classic film, it looks like. Looks like it's from 1939. Always like seeing movies from the 30s come out from the Criterion Collection. Looks pretty cool. A movie called Midnight. Now, this is only getting a Blu-ray, and it's on June the 15th, so this is not a 4K. New 4K digital restoration with uncompressed monorail soundtrack, so it's going to be a 4K scan. You got new audio commentary featuring author and film critic Michael Korski. New program featuring audio excerpts of a 1969 interview with director Mitchell Leeson. Lux Radio Theater adaptation of the film from 1940. Trailer, English subtitles, and the new covers by Abigail Giuseppe. And yeah, the artwork's fantastic. I do like the artwork a lot. This is a screwball comedy from the 30s. I mean, look, I like the film Bringing Up Baby, which is a pretty big one that Criterion also did a few years ago. So maybe I'll check this one out and enjoy it as well. But that's definitely pretty cool. Midnight coming out from the Criterion Collection. Let's back up and get into Thelonious. You guys are gonna annihilate me in the comment section because of my butchering of some of these names. I'm not even gonna say that. Monk Straight, No Chaser. Okay, so this movie came out in 1988. The closest a film camera ever got to enigmatic jazz, enigmatic. I'm gonna get it eventually, guys. Jazz visionary Thelonious Monk. Is that how you say it? Thelonious Monk. The intimate portrait sheds light on the corners of brilliant and complex life, superbly crafted by direct cinema pioneer Charlotte God, why do you guys do this to me? Look, I can't pronounce these names. Anyway, this looks like a film about a jazz musician. So that's cool. That's cool, guys. And this is a Blu-ray. This comes out on June the 17th. New 4K digital restoration with uncompressed monorail soundtrack. Introduction by director Charlotte Zrun. And new interview with musician T.S. Monk, son of Thelonious Monk. Thelonious Monk. There we go. New program as well. English subtitles and essay by musician and scholar Paul Grimstad. And this is a new cover by Adam Mata. So yeah, cool stuff, guys. I'm sure the Criterion enthusiasts, the Pinkies Up crowd, will be all over this edition for sure. So there you go, guys. That's the fourth title we got into. We still got 3 more, guys. And look at this one, guys. The WIZ is coming out from the Criterion Collection. This is a movie directed by Sidney Lumet. Now, I've never seen The Wiz. I have heard of The Wiz. I have seen The Wiz on Blu-ray when I've been out and about at thrifting spots. Looks like an interesting movie, and I'm pretty sure this is a Broadway musical film adaptation. It is a film adaptation of a Broadway musical where it pretty much tells the story of the Wizard of Oz, but everybody that is in it, it's from the Black perspective, so all the stars are Black in this version of the Wizard of Oz. But yeah, pretty cool. I mean, it's directed by Sidney Lumet, like legendary filmmaker, person that's made 12 Angry Men, Network, and this seems like an odd film for him to have done in his career. But I've heard some good things about this movie, and it looks very interesting. And it is one that I will probably get sooner rather than later. I could see picking this one up in the sale just to talk about it because it just looks interesting. Like, and you got Michael Jackson playing the Scarecrow. I think Diana Ross is playing Dorothy in it as well. So yeah, definitely want to check that one out. And yeah, I've heard good things about it. I know that a lot of people enjoy this film. 1978. It's getting a 4K, guys. A 4K, 39.96, and also a Blu-ray edition for 31.96. And it comes out on June the 10th. You got a new 4K digital restoration approved by producer Rob Cohen with Dolby Atmos soundtrack. Damn, guys. One 4K UHD disc of the film presented in Dolby Vision HDR and one Blu-ray with the film and special features. New audio commentary featuring scholars Michael B. Gillespie and Alfred L. Martin. Archival interviews and with director Sidney Lumet and actor Diana Ross. Trailer, English subtitles for the death of hard of hearing, and an essay. So not a ton in terms of like special features. Look, this is my big problem with Criterion, guys. I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent. They're just not adding a lot, it feels like recently, with the special features. Like we need at least a couple of like new interviews or something with these editions. Like, yeah, you got a new audio commentary, that's cool, but it's like nothing else with this one. You got archival interviews and stuff, but it's like, come on, guys. Come on. And they've done some fantastic features recently. Like the Scarface feature they did last year was excellent. Like, and they've done some good stuff. I didn't like Happiness at all. I made an entire video on that, but they had some new features on that. So they've done it. Gummo had new features. Um, but it's just like, come on, guys. Like this is a cool release. This is a cool announcement, but you couldn't do anything new in terms of special features. Like that's my issue with Criterion now. They're putting out these special edition, collector's edition, boutique movies, and they're not like giving them the full boutique treatment. Okay. So there we go. But it's cool we're getting the WIZ. Looks like a cool movie. I'm excited to check this one out. I love The Wizard of Oz. I was not a big fan of Wicked. I watched that recently. But maybe this will be the one that I can get into. So yeah, I'm excited for The Wiz, guys. Are you excited for The Wiz? Let me know in the comment section below. We've also got this one I will definitely get because I'm becoming such a fan of this filmmaker. But we have Mishima. Is that how you pronounce it? Mishima. That's probably how you pronounce that. A Life in Four Chapters. This is a film directed by Paul Schrader. And yeah, I love Paul Schrader. This is from 1985. So this is from the year I was born. 40th anniversary of this film. Hardcore, I watched recently. Loved that movie. American Gigolo. Like, I'm just really getting into his filmography. And I think that this is an upgrade from a previous edition. I feel like they have had this movie in the collection, but they're even showing you like what this is. This is like a nice like digipack edition right here of this film. So yeah, this one I will most certainly get and add to the collection. This one comes out on June the 3rd, 2025. $39.96 for the 4K and the Blu-ray combo. And then you have the Blu-ray for $31.96. And you have the DVD for $23.96 as well. 4K digital restoration of the director's cut, supervised and approved by director Paul Schrader and cinematographer John Bailey, with 2.0 surround DTS HD master audio soundtrack, one 4K UHD disc of the film, and one Blu-ray with the film and special features, two alternate English narrations, including one by actor Roy Scheider. Audio commentary featuring Schrader and producer Alan Pohl. Program on the making of the film. Program on Yukoi Mishima featuring his biographer John Nathan and friend Donald Ritchie. Audio interview excerpt from 1966 featuring Mishima talking about writing. The cast of the Strange Case of Yukio Mishima, a 1985 documentary about the author. So yeah, lots of stuff in this one, guys. Lots of stuff. But like I said, I think that this one has been released before from the Criterion Collection. So you can correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, Mishima, definitely excited about this one. Definitely excited about this one. And lastly, guys, we have a Terry Gilliam film. We have what I actually predicted, guys. If you watched my 10 movies that are very likely to come out this year in 2025, this was on there, and that is Brazil, directed by Terry Gilliam. So yeah, Brazil is coming to 4K, and I mean, I definitely wasn't putting out like a wild prediction with this one. Like, they've been upgrading Terry Gilliam stuff like crazy. So this was kind of a no-brainer. 40th anniversary of this film to get this one in 4K. So yeah, this is getting a 4K plus Blu-ray for 47.96, guys. That's interesting. Like, why is this one more than all the other ones we talked about? Like that's definitely interesting. 47.96. It's a 3-disc edition, yes, but also so was Sorcerer, and that was only 39.96. So yeah, interesting that this one's a little bit more. Blu-ray is 39.96, and there's also a DVD that is out of print, it says. So let me get into this new 4K digital restoration of the director's cut, supervised and approved by Gilliam, with 2.0 surround DTS HD master audio soundtrack, one 4K UHD disc of the film presented in Dolby Vision, HDR, and 2 Blu-rays with the film and special features, audio commentary by Gilliam, What is Brazil, Rob Heaty's on-set documentary, the production notebook, a collection of interviews and video essays featuring a trove of Brazilian why am I struggling with everything right now? From Gilliam's personal collection, The Battle of Brazil, a documentary about the film's contentious release, hosted by Jack Matthews and based on his book of the same name. Love Conquers All version, the studio's 94-minute happy ending cut of Brazil with commentary by Brazil expert David Morgan. Trailer, English subtitles for the death of hard hearing, plus an essay by film critic David Starrett. So this is one I've never seen, guys. This is one I've almost bought from the Criterion Collection so many times, but I held off when they started upgrading a lot of his films to 4K because I'm like, you know what? They'll do this movie on 4K. I'm going to hold off. And it seems like that paid off. I'll definitely get this at some point in a sale. So yeah, guys, this month is crazy for the Criterion Collection. And again, with Criterion, I wish, like, if they're going to do the upgrades, do something different with the artwork. Don't just spew out the same stuff you already did. That's my issue, guys. But let's back up. Yeah, 7 titles coming out this month. This is a big month and a lot of stuff that I am personally interested in. I think I'm interested in at least 5 out of 7 of these. Like the 32 short films does nothing for me, and the jazz movie I'm not too interested in. But Sorcerer, Midnight, the WIZ, Mishima, and Brazil, like I could see adding all those to the collection at some point. So really strong month as far as I'm concerned for the Criterion Collection in the month of June. But yeah, guys, that's it. Let me make myself a little bit bigger, and then we'll get the hell out of here. That is the Criterion Collection in the month of June. Let me know your thoughts on the announcements. Are you excited for Sorcerer? I know a lot of people are. Are you excited for the WIZ on 4K? Are you disappointed about the lack of special features? Let me know about all that in the comments section below. And, like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications for all future videos. And we'll see you next time.